Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Polt and ShoWTimE on New Gettysburg, the latter edition. In the bottom left side of the map we have the blue Terran player, it is Polt, representing Team Envy. And in the bottom right side of the map we have the Millennium representing Protoss player sporting red, it is ShoWTimE. So a PBT for you guys from Dreamhack Zowie 2016. Haven't seen Polt in a while. Figured I'd go ahead and cast one of his matches for you. I'm also planning on doing a whole series between Polt and somebody else. I won't spoil it. But those things seem to get a lot of attention. People enjoy those quite a bit. And again, Polt is always so darn fun to watch. His Terran is absolutely insane. So this is a 4-player map. Actually, wait. Am I a giant liar? No, this is a 2-player map, right? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, this is 2-player map, down here and down here. You don't really have to scout where your opponent is. You know where they are. You also have these crazy places you can build, and you can't actually fly over these walls. There's something that I learned. You can fly in this way and fly in this way, and that is it. So you can throw up some spore crawlers or missile turrets here and effectively keep stuff away. Cannons, also an option if you're a Protoss player, as ShoWTimE happens to be. Barracks on the way for Polt. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be a Reaper, although he does like to do Reaper expand in pretty much all situations, no matter what the matchup is. So, yep, it's going to be a Reaper. Let's go ahead and pull out our list of Reaper names. Let's go with Stompy. We have Stompy the Reaper, which I believe is the name of the pet elephant that Bart had in The Simpsons back in, like, 1999. It's an old episode. It's probably aired before some of you guys were born, which makes me feel so darn old. So old! But regardless, Stompy the elephant, he was great. He stomped things, which is why he was named Stompy. Anyway, he's going to come out and try to kill some stuff. Again, SCV taking the little narrow path to his opponent's base to see exactly what's going on. Does see the Nexus, does see the Cybernetics core that is just now finishing. And here comes our Reaper Stompy. Wait! Reaper Stompy, where are you going? Are you looking for proxy stuff? He's looking for proxy stuff. He is worried about ShoWTimE doing crazy things like proxy DTs or proxy Stargates. Which, I don't know. Is ShoWTimE known for that? I don't think he's done that a lot in the games that I've cast anyway. I don't know. I honestly do not know. Warp Gate research coming up, and that is an Adept. An Adept on the way. Adepts do pretty well against Reapers. They 3-shot them. They're fast enough to keep up with them using their psionic transfer ability. And SCV heading all the way back home. Meanwhile, we do have Barracks, Refinery, Factory coming up from Polt. I have to imagine going to see some of those medevacs and all that great stuff. Mothership core just waiting for that Reaper to come up this ramp is really the only way in. I suppose could hop over here, but even then, Mothership core is close enough to do stuff. Yeah, he's just scouting. Stompy is just scouting right now. Single Adept is heading on out, trying to kill some stuff. I'm going to see there's a command center there anyway. And are you just patrolling? Nope, you're going to try to sneak on in. Reaper still hasn't... Reaper really thinks there's proxy tech out there, and I don't know why. Oh, gets in with the scout. Does see the factory. Does see the starport. Nope, doesn't see the starport. But again, you have to assume Terran's going to go for starport. There's no way they're going to skip that. Especially not in this matchup. Trying to take a third base, ShoWTimE. Is that what this is? Not enough minerals to really do it. Reaper trying to sneak on past, and bam, bam. Ping pong ball, ping pong ball, ping pong ball. Adept. Oh, could have got a shot off there. Could have got a shot off there. Sonic transfer is done. You're going to keep up with that thing. And then there are 2 Adepts right on your tail, Stompy. Stompy, you have done, you've done a lot of scouting on the map. Oh, 2 shots. And 1 more shot and it's dead. No, ShoWTimE decides to head on back home, leave the Reaper, leave Stompy to consider his past sins and heal up using combat drugs. So there's that 3rd Nexus coming up for ShoWTimE. A little bit greedy here. I don't know. It looks like a Marine Widowmine drop is on the way from Polt. Oracle trying to sneak on in here too. What is defending against this? The Marines are completely out of position unless the Oracle flies right over them, which is entirely possible. No missile turret, and here we go. SCV kills 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 4, get 5. Why are you going to where the Marines are? No. Get out, get out. Reaper here does check for the 3rd base, which is nice. That's a good scout. Good scout. Stompy the Reaper. You have a 33%. Only 4 kills. I don't know what ShoWTimE is so worried about. There's nothing here. Maybe he's worried about a Widowmine being down there and killing him. But you can see it. You can see that thing before it comes and crushes you. I don't know. I don't know what the concern there was. Sentries, Adepts on the top of that ramp. Really worried about Reapers, I suppose. Robotics facility coming up for ShoWTimE. A Forge as well for the upgrades. And just Marines, Medevacs, Stim. All that great stuff. Oracle up to 7 total kills, getting another SCV kill. Couldn't quite chance it. Couldn't quite chance it. These Marines really want to kill that thing, and it's hard to do. It is hard to do, but missile turrets are up in that, at least that mineral line. I'm surprised there's not one down here. Polt seems very confident that his main mineral line is going to be okay. It's 35 to 50 harvesters. ShoWTimE, what? ShoWTimE is macroing like a boss right now. That third base is up and running. I mean, as Polt even... I am shocked that ShoWTimE is as ahead as he is right now. How's that army supply looking? About 1,800 to 1,300. So, I mean, Polt has a lead. It's not crazy insurmountable, though. There's some Phoenix ready to pick those suckers off as soon as they fly in that general vicinity. Adepts on the ground, sentries on the ground. Going to start with Immortal production and getting Resonating Glaives for the Adepts. So this push could be pretty devastating from Polt. He does have his third base landed. Or it's under construction anyway. I was going to say I didn't see it anywhere. I'm surprised if he had flown it over. But that was not the case. Marines and a Marauder and a Widowmine trying to sneak on in and just destroy this third base. This is a lot of stuff, actually. Can ShoWTimE save this? Adepts trying to sneak on in. There's only 4 of them, though. A lot of probes dying. Adepts, nope, just canceling. That's it. That is it. He recalls the probes, which is nice, but he's just going to lose that thing. Polt knows what he's doing, man. He knows his timings. He recognizes that the ShoWTimE had no way of saving that thing. The Immortals weren't really out yet. The Adept count was not high enough. Didn't have the upgrades he wanted. A pylon getting destroyed there, too. Another pylon up there for ShoWTimE. He really wants these pylons. Widowmine being super annoying. ShoWTimE's actually supply blocked now, which is fun. That what? I think that Phoenix is trying to fly through that wall there, but no, pathing was bad. So 45 to 58 total harvesters. ShoWTimE does have a lead right now. Is there an observer on the field? Did he skip observer? ShoWTimE skipped observer. He went right to Immortal out of his robo facility. Wham! Widowmine getting a single kill there. Where'd the other one die? I don't know where the other one died. I really don't. Phoenix flying on in. Gonna go after some more of these juicy, juicy SCVs. Nom, 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 nom. Again, there's a turret here, which is a problem for them, but still nothing at all defending this particular mineral line. I don't know why. I don't know why ShoWTimE hasn't gone for it. I don't know why Polt isn't defending it. Perhaps somebody can explain to me in the comments what's going on, but ShoWTimE now retaking his third base, getting a pylon up as well. Photon overcharge would have been nice. Losing a Phoenix. Did he lose more than 1 Phoenix there? 3 Phoenix dead. Game a little bit too close in here, and the Marines chased him down. +1 attack has completed for those Marines. Adept, Sentry, Immortal seems to be the choice here, and there is an observer now for ShoWTimE, so we didn't skip it forever, which is actually a bit of a relief. Concussive shells, +1 infantry armor, and there's that third nexus coming up too. So attempting an adept drop, which would be really good out here because again, there's nothing at all, nothing defending this mineral line whatsoever. Marines, Liberators now getting mixed in. What ShoWTimE going to do against the Liberators? He doesn't have any stalkers. He does have, okay, he has 3. He has 3 stalkers. You need more than that, I think, to deal with this. Polt looking just so darn strong right now. 125 to 114 total supply. Again, ShoWTimE's up in worker count, but I don't know that it really matters. That third base is not running yet. Trying to get the Adept drop. Slow down Polt's economy just a little bit. Immediate pull by Polt, though, recognizing what's going on here. 5 SCVs killed. Polt says, damn the probe kills. Or SCV kills. We're going to get in there. Force a cancel on your third base. Kill your pylon, and kill your other pylon as well. 18, 22, 24 SCV kills. 27. It's 26 to 56 total workers. If ShoWTimE can beat this army, he might just win this game. Another Adept attack up here. Absolutely insane harassment from ShoWTimE right now. Coming in from both angles. Is there a Guardian Shield? There is. I think there's a Guardian Shield. Yes, there it is. The red Guardian Shield. Immortal at the back doing some work too. Stutter stepping forward here is Polt, but the Immortal putting in that work. This guy's up to 5 total kills, forcing Polt to pick up and lift off 38 SCVs killed. Still going to town is ShoWTimE. It's 20 to 56 total harvesters, and Polt is down in that economy. The only good thing is that he did manage to kill this Nexus, or at least force a cancel. And so ShoWTimE, I mean, yes, he has a lot of workers, but he's oversaturated in his main base and his natural base. 40 workers, 4-0. For a total of 52 SCVs that have lost their lives in this game, compared to 7 probes for ShoWTimE. Absolutely insane. Widowmine burrows in that nice little place there. Is it gonna, oh boy, pull back. Pull back. Okay, so brings 1 probe in. Boop. Did his observer die in that attack? It would look like his observer possibly died in that attack, interestingly enough. All right, ShoWTimE, some more Warp Prism shenanigans, and why not? I mean, again, everybody that gets made in this base is running elsewhere, trying to get out. Adept sneaking on back using Sonic Transfer, seeing what's going on, and Polt says, "Nuh-uh." Oh, there's the cancel. There is the cancel. The warping of Adepts, the pickup of the Warp Prism, going to sneak on in and do some more damage to that economy of Polt. Looking okay here as ShoWTimE, he has +1/+1. That is complete +1/+1 as well for the Terran player. Widowmine, darn you, Widowmine. Getting some shots off there. +2 ground weapons and a Dark Shrine coming up. And there's the Adepts again killing, forcing retreats of SCVs. The Liberators come in, but then they're in the wrong place. Adepts killing more of them. 4 SCVs getting killed just recently, trying to kill a missile turret. Because why not? Do they get it? They get the missile turret. They got it. Get backed into a bit of a corner here by the Marines with that +1/+1 and get evaporated. But still, it's 36 to 54 total harvesters. Protoss player has the third base up and running, coming back in with a DT drop now. DT's going to each individual base. That's why he killed the missile turret. He doesn't want detection available. Oh, that's genius. That's genius and evil. ShoWTimE, man, looking good. APM for these guys, close to 300 for each. There's the scan. 1 DT ties immediately. Is that one outside of the range? It is somehow inside the range of that scan. DT going after add-ons here. There we go. Now going after SCVs. 6 kills. 7 SCVs killed recently. Make that 8. What is happening? 60 SCVs have been killed in this game. It's 41 to 54 total harvesters. ShoWTimE's taking yet another base, and here he is with the Stalker count that he needs to deal with the Liberators, with the upgrades he needs to deal with the Liberators. Does he say it's time to finish this off? I've done crippling damage to Polt's economy. Can he pull out of this? Terran players can, though. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible for Polt, especially considering it's Polt. I mean, any Terran player can come back from crazy, crazy deficits if they put their mind to it and make use of those mules. More SCV kills. What's going on? Ah, DT up here. And gets another kill. 3. Making it 3 before he dies. And here we go. ShoWTimE. Is it time to move out? Trying to do this thing. Stalker count is currently at 17, which is great. Liberator count is at 4. So I think that's probably a fair thing. He just needs enough to deal with the Marines and the Marauders. I'm surprised to see no Storm from ShoWTimE. No Archons either. I feel like trying to win this thing with this particular composition is going to be fairly difficult. Is that another attempted DT drop? I think it was. He's like, where is this friggin' Warp Prism? Where is this thing, says ShoWTimE. And he's going to find it. He finds it, but no. Or says Polt, where is that thing? And it runs right away. Ah, right into some Marines, though. God boy. Hallucinated Phoenix flying around here. This is going to turn into a big battle right here. He's going to come down the ramp. He's going to go up the ramp. Nobody knows. +2 attack has finished for Polt. Fusion Core coming up too. Wants to increase the range of this Defender Mode Circle from Polt Liberators. Trying to come up here, but a big warping of Adepts. Very nice indeed. And Stalkers need to get those Liberators first of all. You got to blink in there. Got to blink in there and kill them. Adepts moving on in. This is what you do. You send the Adepts first. Let them finish that transfer and then go for the blink. You blink. You focus down the Liberators. You hope your Stalkers don't die first of all. The Liberators are falling. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them are gone, and the 4th one getting focused down by the remainder of the Stalkers. Not many of them left, but it's enough. He does manage to get rid of them. Polt in full retreat right now, 141 to 110 total supply. And there's the DT mixed in with this as well. So the Stalkers are trying to get some shots off. I imagine killing medevacs is a priority right now. If you happen to be ShoWTimE, he's killing retreating Marauders, retreating Marines. More Defender Mode Circles being set up here. Are there enough Stalkers to deal with this? I don't know. ShoWTimE says, you know what? No, I'm going to go ahead and threaten this base instead. The Liberators do pick up shop and try to set up there as well. Gets rid of the missile turret. Again, the scanning, the detecting ability, I think is what's important here for ShoWTimE. Command Center on fire as well. Well, not on fire. It's in yellow or orange. That's forced to retreat. ShoWTimE is taking yet another base. I feel like Protoss might have this thing without Storm. Without Colossus, without Archons, this is nuts from ShoWTimE. Absolutely insane. Again, round 2, Adepts come on into this ground force. Then we send the Stalkers in to deal with the Liberators when everything is said and done. Nope, we're going to cancel that. Not feeling particularly comfortable with that particular situation. And once again, threatening the 3rd, just kind of dancing back and forth, forcing yet another liftoff. Can the Stalkers get it? The Stalkers have that +2 attack. And the repair! The repair is too good. Way too good. Defender Mode Circles do show up. And actually, that, hey, That logo is correct now on my replay interface. That's weird. All right, increases the range of Liberators in Defender mode by 4. Meanwhile, more attacks going on up here. It's 66 to 41 total Harvesters. ShoWTimE has number of bases, has the number of workers, and I think... Again, I'm not in love with this composition, but... Man, that is so many Liberators right now. 7 total in the sky right now. You gotta go Tempest at some point, ShoWTimE. You gotta do it. And I'm not sure he's planning on doing so at all. He does have a Stargate, right? Because he made some Phoenix earlier, but I'm not sure if he's planning on going for Tempest whatsoever. He's heading home. Marine is killing an actual Phoenix. This base is mined out. Again, third base here for Polt. Is he going to take a fourth base? Again, he's just losing minerals everywhere very quickly. 15 minutes is not ideal for only having 3 bases. You got to have your fourth at some point along there. Assimilators on both sides, Marines and Marauders, getting surrounded by Blink Stalkers and destroyed there. Very nicely picked off there by ShoWTimE, surrounding them. Liberators. What is that? There are 10. There are 10 Liberators right now. ShoWTimE has nothing in production. I don't know. I don't know about this. Like, it's almost like you need Storm here, but no, Adepts once again. Adepts killing SCVs. 5 of them gone now. 82 SCVs have been killed thus far in this game, and Polt is just going to use this Liberator pressure until ShoWTimE has determined he can beat it. I mean, do you want to base race this thing? Do you want your Adepts? There we go. The Adepts are going to finish that transfer. There it is. Blink Stalkers blinking forward, killing Liberators one by one by one. Immortals get in there. Immortals assisting as well. A reinforcing group of Marines and Marauders coming in here. Are there enough Stalkers to kill the Liberators? It looks like there very well could be, but the Adept count is very low. The Immortals are down to 3 there. 11 and 10 kills, trying to stand in here and deal this thing, and very Marauder heavy, which means the Immortals do extra damage versus them. So that was a good move there by ShoWTimE. Phoenix patrolling back and forth, making sure nobody takes these hidden bases. And yes, Polt does manage to land a 4th. It's 37 to 71 total Harvesters. Number of Liberators killed so far is 16. Number of Liberators remaining is 7, which is still a fairly intimidating number, is what I would say. So just marching along with this little ragtag group here is ShoWTimE. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this thing. Usually by now I kind of have an idea of who's doing better, but Polt is down so many workers, but I just feel like it doesn't matter. Tempest, I feel like ShoWTimE needs Tempest. I do. He needs to deal with these Liberators in some way other than Stalkers. Once again, threatening this space, killing the missile turret. Observer coming on in. Can the Stalkers get the command center? Can they get the orbital command? Forcing a lift anyway, but then forced to retreat when the entire army shows up. And again, walking in those circles is absolute doom. Does ShoWTimE know about this base? He knows about that base. He knows about it. Trying to find good angles to attack here, but again, the Defender mode circles are just everywhere. The baseballs are omnipresent, it feels like, for ShoWTimE. Everywhere he tries to show up, that's where the Liberators are and ready to go. Adepts, DTs mixed in. Can they get the missile turret before the DTs are dead? Doesn't matter. There's a scan. Doesn't matter. There's a scan. Does manage to save this base quite nicely. Replacement missile turret coming on up there as well. And ShoWTimE's heading home. Takes another base. Woo! Looking good. We're moving into some crazy macro-style shenanigans right now. Still, 71 to 40 Harvesters. You'd feel like ShoWTimE can do this thing, but units lost 54 Stalkers, 9 DTs. DTs haven't been as effective, I think, as ShoWTimE would have hoped, and that is just an absolute butt-ton of Liberators. It's crazy. +3 attack now coming up for Polt a little bit later than we normally see, but hey, better late than never. Ground weapons, level 3 coming up for ShoWTimE. And I think this base might be dead. More dead SCVs. Man, DTs everywhere. The scan and the destruction. This Nexus is absolutely going to explode. Just blanketing the area with Defender mode circles. Maybe even like Mass Phoenix would be pretty good here. Ah, ShoWTimE going for it. Don't do it. Look at that. Look at those overlapping craziness. Adepts in here killing more and more of these SCVs. Polt is down to 27 total workers. Photon Overcharge is available. Mothership Core doing her best to defend. Adepts finally get cleaned up, but that is now 96 dead SCVs. Polt has lost 96 SCVs. He is still pressuring, though. He's still pushing. Photon Overcharge does come up. This Nexus is alive, but only for the time being. Is this enough Stalker count? It's a lot of Immortal, which is nice. Got to have the Immortals take it on in. And Liberators are getting killed, which is nice, but maybe not as good as it could be. 5 probes have been killed thus far in the last couple of minutes. 29 to 66 total Harvester count. And again, just working on that +3, each of these players. Another DT trying to do some stuff, not really working out for him. This base has got mined out, so I mean, Polt had it alive for as long as he wanted there, but losing these bases was a big deal for ShoWTimE. And here it is, trying to do it again, trying to kill those Liberators. Nice angle here from ShoWTimE. Finds somewhere where he doesn't have to stand inside circles to kill them. Immortals ripping through everything too. Nice attack from the left side by the Adepts. Has he cleaned up this army? Actually, no, because all of his Stalkers are dead. And the Liberators are just going to town right here. Oh, there's a single Phoenix. No, anti-air mode. Gets rid of that Phoenix. It's 102 to 91 at total supply. ShoWTimE does have a nice lead here, but the Liberator count still pretty good. Trying to kill this Warp Prism. Can they get it? The Stalkers really want to take them down. And yes, they get another one. And one more for the road. Happily mining from here now again is ShoWTimE. Not sure if he's going to replace that one anytime soon. It would be nice, but I'm not sure if it's entirely necessary. Liberator count 3 at a time from Polt. He just keeps pumping these Liberators. ShoWTimE is not going Tempest. Not going Tempest. Not going Storm. Not going anything that I would traditionally think Protoss should go for when your opponent is so heavy on Liberator. He's just going Stalker, man. He has lost 73 Stalkers in exchange for 30 Liberators, which was that like a 2.5 to 1, 2 to 1 type ratio. Not bad. I mean, that's pretty cost efficient considering how much Liberators cost and how much Stalkers cost. But here comes ShoWTimE, trying to come down this ramp, possibly trying to see what he can see. Marine with +3 attack, +2, and yeah, you're not going to win that battle. You really got to blink away unless you get caught by a concussive shell, and then it's very difficult to do so. So here are the Immortals. Are these the ones? Yeah, 6 kills, 2 kills, not super duper immortal, but not bad either. Observers hanging out, different places, trying to see exactly what's going on with this Terran player, and oh, they scan it and catch it. Scan it and catch it. You're going to stand in here and fight. I think this might be a good situation for you. The Adepts are doing 28 damage versus Light, which is massive. Just beautiful to see. Trying to go ahead and threaten this base, possibly. No, but the Defender mode circles are real. They are super real. ShoWTimE. Why don't you believe me? More. Okay, so DT Adept drop right now. I guess maybe you go for this base? No, he's heading for the main. Heading for the main. Perhaps going to try to base race this thing. Another DT trying to sneak on in. There is a missile turret here, and the army is pretty close enough to be able to deal with it. And here it is. There's the drop in the main base. Getting rid of that missile turret immediately. Does get one shot off on the Warp Prism. Adept trying to kill some stuff. Reactor going to die, stopping that Marine production. Big old attack up this way. Can he take down the Liberators? Is he just going for it right now? I don't think so. Look at how efficiently these are pushing forward from Polt. That deploy time is absolutely insane. Overstepping a little bit here is the Bio. They don't really want to attack without the support of the Liberators, but they're continually pushing ShoWTimE back. Meanwhile, production facilities are under attack right now from ShoWTimE. Any photon overcharge is available. A little bit too late, and the mothership core gets exploded as well. This is the most effective use of Liberator Bio I've ever seen from a Terran player. This is nuts. Out of Polt, it's 31 to 65 total Harvesters. This base has been replaced and is happily running, but for how long? For Polt trying to save it, desperately trying to save it here is ShoWTimE. Adepts trying to sneak on in. Stalkers trying to kill the Liberators, can't quite pull it off. Adepts absolutely getting melted in the situation. Immortals getting exploded too, but nothing really keeping this in check. All reinforcements for Polt are getting stopped inside the main base. It's just that Polt still has an army out here. DT trying to sneak on in. This is so many dead probes right now. 29 to 43 total dead probes. Zealots helping with the base race because why not? Might as well have some Zealots here. Nexus does end up falling. That is the 4th Nexus that Polt has killed so far in this game. It's pretty good. Pretty darn fantastic. Pure Stalker here. I don't know. I mean, yes, you can get rid of the Liberators, but you got to have something to absorb that damage from the ground army. Armory's dying. I guess Liberators actually managed to get it out of there if they want to. Okay, so if ShoWTimE can stop this army and continue the shenanigans in killing Polt's production, I think he might have this game. Long distance mining from ShoWTimE. He doesn't have enough money to make a replacement Nexus, which is absolutely huge. Oh, they get the starport, or yeah, the starport before the Liberator finishes. That was huge. That was amazing timing from ShoWTimE right there. Polt is in trouble. I'm going to say Polt's in trouble. Stalkers, again, trying to kill Liberators. Liberator count is down to 5. 5 total. Marine here does get zapped to death by probes, but takes a probe with him. Takes one with him. This little ragtag group of ShoWTimE units is not doing too poorly for themselves, really. And they're grouping up with the rest of the Stalkers with that +3 attack and +2 armor, looking healthy, setting up the defender mode circles. Polt really needs to defend this base. More and more SCVs dying. Is that 101? 101 SCVs have been killed so far in this game. Don't blink in there. ShoWTimE, don't do it. Do not do that. ShoWTimE is finally going to get this command center, or this orbital command, after he's been trying to get it for the last 15 minutes. About freaking time. And Polt is a little bit trapped, although he is going to go ahead and try to take this island base. Man, Polt, there is no quit in this guy. No quit. 74 to 76 total supply. Stalkers blinking out, taking a shot, dodging that with blink. ShoWTimE, do you have enough for a base yet? No? Not really? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. He's been building things instead of keeping his economy up. Was that a dead Liberator or a dead medevac? I don't know. Something died there to those Stalkers. They really were out for some blood, and they got it. Long distance gas mining and mineral mining here is ShoWTimE. I think now he's finally trying to save up. Trying to save up for that Nexus, or is he just going for it here? I mean, Polt is having to redo his whole stupid economy. Starport, factory, lost a ton of stuff. Still has some stuff down here. I'm not sure how much he can actually trust it. So Polt on his back foot. ShoWTimE does not have a functioning Nexus. Neither does Polt, though. I mean, actually, no. Polt has this base right here. This might be the key to the game, as considering ShoWTimE does not know that it exists. All right, ShoWTimE, come on. Do this thing. Throw down a Nexus. You have enough for it now. Bam! 400. Nexus time here. This seems like a good choice. There it is. Nexus coming up. Stalkers killing medevacs, which is fine. A scan killing that DT. Polt is supply blocked and further supply blocked by the loss of this supply depot. 82 out of 70. Not a good look. Not a good look for the Terran player. This is absolutely insane. I cannot believe this game. ShoWTimE really showing how it's done. Again, I feel like Storm would have been amazing. Archons would have been moderately amazing, but that's A-okay. Blinking on in. Again, you can't fight that. They have +3 attack. They're super scary. DT. Ooh, immediate scan. Polt's reaction time on that is just sick. That first swing from the DT. There's the scan. There's the kill. No more DT. Problem with this base is the harassment from overhead that Polt is going to do right now. I don't know. I think Polt might have this thing. Yeah, he was supply block, but he does have secret ninja base. ShoWTimE is not established anywhere right now. Liberators, MVPs of the match, I would say. 9 kills on that one. Polt doing an amazing job staying inside the defender mode circles, not overextending too much. Adept tries to sneak in and get yet another SCV kill, because why not at this point? Might as well kill it here. Marine scouts it out, kills a probe. And now it's ShoWTimE who's playing defensively. It's effectively 1 base to 1 base, but Polt is actually up and running right now. Knocking down this set of rocks like it's nothing. Like it's nothing to no one. DT trying to sneak around, and again, he sees it. Polt just has eyes in the back of his head, man. He sees that stuff, canceling that Nexus, taking this one up here now is ShoWTimE. Stalkers really want to kill medevacs. Nope. Good reaction time there from Polt. Once again, APM 380 or so for Polt, about 120 currently for the ShoWTimE. All right, scanning right now. Healing. Are these medevacs 29 minutes into this game? I did not think it was this long. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought this game was a little bit shorter than this. It is so late. It is late. I need to do better at getting sleep, you guys. Oh boy. Need to do better at it. Alright, so it is currently 109 to 68 total supply. Polt looking absolutely fantastic. ShoWTimE has nowhere to take his base. Did he just give up? I think he just gave up. The continued scans everywhere by Polt. Coming on in, losing more and more of these probes. It's 25 to 32 total harvesters. ShoWTimE has had such a lead for so long. But it's just not enough, and that's it. The GG from ShoWTimE. ShoWTimE is defeated, and Polt is victorious in this 29-minute TVP on New Gettysburg, the Ladder Edition. Holy cow, Polt. Okay, again, I'd like to point out, Polt lost 103 SCVs in this game. 103, and he won. And he won against a player of ShoWTimE's caliber. Just absolutely nuts that he pulled it off. Again, the Liberators MVPs, but ShoWTimE's absolute refusal to make Storm or Tempest or Archons, I feel like, is what really cost him here. He just kind of stuck on Gateway Robotics Facility stuff when I just feel like he needed Templar Archives, he needed Stargate, just didn't do it. Didn't do it, and in the end, that was it. Polt managed to take advantage. He had great positioning using the Defender Mode circles, staying inside there, killing stuff. He won every direct engagement I think that there was, and that's all he needed. So in the end, 100 Stalkers died, 117 Adepts lost their lives, 8 Immortals, 24 DTs, and 5 War Prisms. That's surprising, as well as 5 Nexuses. From Polt's side of things, 103 SCVs, 38 Liberators died, 174 Marines, 50 Marauders, 5 Barracks, and 10 Supply Depots. So again, a lot of carnage here in this game. Hope you enjoyed it, because I liked casting it. And this has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.